Welcome to episode. Are we on 6 or
Six?
7?
Uh-oh, 6, 7, Joe.
No, fuck that. No, no. Uh,
I believe we're on
episode.
6. We took one week break, right?
Yeah, that's why my brain's like, "Dur." Are we on 7 or are we on the 6? Well, whatever. Episode. Welcome to whatever episode is. Uh, yeah. I'm your host as always, Xcross. Only two people here today. Joining me is good old Akadiki
6, 7.
and Ben Jemima.
7, 8.
There you go, Ben. That's clever.
What was that? This generation has 6, 7. What was ours? Wasn't it like 17 something? That
Oh,
people
well,
just
we didn't.
randomly say.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is 69. So
Oh, that's a classic though.
420.
Is it this?
I think
Oh,
both those numbers are.
1738.
I don't remember ever
It's
hearing that.
it was our fucking generation's fucking 6, 7. But I don't think
I,
it didn't get as famous.
yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that. I'd have to hear it in like context for
Yeah,
it to make sense.
it was in 2014, so your brain probably won't remember shit from 2014.
That's not even really our generation's 6, 7. Then that's like Alpha. Was it Gen Alpha after us or whatever?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it was in the meme culture, so people were saying it, and we were what? So 2014, so 11 years. Yeah, so we were still our early 20s, so it would have been in our zeitgeist of cultural references.
Well, 6, 7 is more for like the kids right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's those like because my kids watch YouTube and they watch people that are like their early late teens or early 20s and they're fucking cringing 6, 7, 6, 7.
I've only ever seen like small children do it.
I've seen grown adults do it. It's so cringy.
But are the
But
grown
they're probably millionaires, so who gives a they probably won't give a fuck.
are the grown adults just like parodying the young ones, or they're like
No,
actually doing it?
these are like young adults that don't have kids. They're like they do like sketch shows, basically. That's the best way I could describe it. From what my daughter watches, it's like
So like a
fuck.
scripted.
Yeah, it's scripted. It's completely scripted, like situations that they do, and they'll be like they just try to do Mr. Beast videos. Or at least Mr. Beast formats
I can
in
proudly
their
say
own
that I've
way.
never actually seen a Mr. Beast.
I've never
video.
either. Yeah, I've never either.
You've
But
never
I
seen? You guys
understand.
have never
I
seen a single Mr. Beast
No,
video?
At least
no.
to my.
Only jokes. Only jokes that go like, "Hi, I'm Mr. Beast," and then like they'll edit like, "I'm gonna watch 100 people suck dick."
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know if I've seen one knowingly. Like if
okay. No, you would
can't say
have.
I've seen it and like, oh, this is Mr. Beast.
I
If I've
No,
seen
understand
it,
the concept of what
you
a
would
Mr. Beast video is.
absolutely um register that it's a Mr. Beast video. You would absolutely register unless you don't recognize his face. Which, if you don't recognize his face, then I could see how maybe it sort of
I
went over your head, Randy.
I understand I haven't watched it, but I've seen a few of his intros, so I know the basic gist of how he like his tone and how he says things. And then listening to my kids watch other YouTubers other than Mr. Beast because they don't really watch Mr. Beast, but they'll watch other people and the way they say things sounds like exactly like Mr. Beast says it. So it's like a copy thing. You know,
Interesting.
you know,
I haven't seen a The only one I've heard of that was like a very legit, not legit, but like an unofficial copycat in Russia that he literally just copies the script word for word, but translates it to Russian, and he just mimics all of Mr. Beast's videos and does exactly the same thing, exactly the same script, word for word. And at one point, Mr. Beast said that he was creeped out by that.
Well, yeah, but if he's in Russia, there's nothing he could do. He can't sue him. So they
Right,
don't give a
right.
fuck. They're not gonna give a fuck. So, yeah. So, but just looking at it, I don't mind like when it's understandable when kids do it, but when you see grown adults that are probably like 20, 21 years old and they're fucking doing it, I fucking cringe at it.
Right.
It's a little bit weird.
But they probably have like I don't check the subscriber counts, but I'm just assuming based off views, unless they're view botting, that they probably at least have at least 1 million subscribers. So they're probably making well over $1 million. And then there's some that like my daughter Ren, she watches these YouTubers that like they make secret rooms or whatever the fuck. And I'm thinking like, and she watches a few of these on the same channel, so I'm like, if this was like really real, how the fuck they would run out of house to drill fucking things out of a room, you know?
Yeah, I've seen a video of a family that like dedicates themselves to doing that. It might be the same one because I've only seen that one where the guy does that, but I think in his case, he recycles the rooms.
Yeah.
He'll recycle them.
Yeah, I don't know what I forgot what the guy's name, but his sidekick is called Shutters. It's like a fat Mexican dude.
Oh yeah, no, I never seen a guy with
What
a
the fuck?
with a sidekick.
It's like an athletic looking dude who has like his hair looks like he just like woke up from like he just had major bedhead and he just woke up.
Are you sure you're not talking about Jimmy Kimmel?
No, what the fuck? Jimmy Kimmel's a talk show host.
Yeah, but he has a
No, I know what you say. He has a fat sidekick. Yeah, fat Mexican sidekick. Oh, before anyone gets mad, I am Mexican, so I could just spout that shit out willy nilly. So my voice might not sound it, but I have Mexican blood in me.
You have You have the M word pass?
Whoa.
You mean the W pass?
No, M for
Mexican,
mom. Yeah.
Well, me and you could say the W word, Ben.
What's the oh okay. Yeah,
You're like, what's the oh wait. Yep. I'm not gonna say it but we do have the pass.
I guess.
And I'm Irish too, so I could say what's slang word for
Potato famine?
Is it something about potatoes?
let's see. Oh, a Mick. There you go. That's derogatory term for Irish is a Mick.
So you pretty much have all the passes, basically. All the Pokemon.
No. That'd be great if I did.
Well,
Well, I mean, if for some
according
reason
to
like
TikTok last year, I'm black, so
well, I mean, if you swap rearrange the letters of ginger.
yeah. That's why I tell everybody at work they can't be saying ginger with a hard R anymore.
But I mean, if I probably would get all passes if I was Puerto Rican, because for some reason Puerto Rican people could say the N word.
Have you seen most Puerto Rican people?
But I'm just saying they get a pass for some reason. Why? Don't know, but they do.
Or well, poverty, I guess.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn.
whoa, whoa.
No, I
Add a
mean, if you're,
censor to that one.
I feel like if you're poor, then you could just say whatever you want. Like you have
Yeah,
nothing to
well,
lose at that
or
point.
yeah, I'll say yeah, you have nothing to lose, I guess, yeah, but that's not the reason why I think they can say it.
But if you're
But
like a rich person in Puerto Rico and you say that, it'd be like, okay, now that,
well, if you're a
all right,
rich
hold
person in
on.
Puerto Rico, you probably aren't living in.
In Puerto Rico?
Probably not. I mean, well, like, look at, does Bad Bunny actually live in Puerto Rico still, or did he fucking move out? I'll
Good
look it up
point.
right now. Where does Bad Bunny live now?
I bet, I
No,
bet
don't
he
care
lives
about
in
his early life.
Vegas.
He lives in Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, California's a good choice.
Shit.
Eh.
For what? Well, if you got a fuck ton of money, yeah, sure.
He
Yeah.
does have
Well, I
houses
mean,
in Puerto Rico, but I guess where he normally resides in is the Hollywood Hills. So I think the best thing to do, like if I like say if I were to win the lottery, I would probably just buy property and then from scratch just build the house that I want because I'll have enough fucking money to do that instead of buying some fucking house in Hollywood Hills and have to deal with other rich assholes.
yeah, but then you'd be living in the middle of nowhere, which means you'd have to
Not
have a lot of
necessarily.
guns.
There's property still in California you could buy.
No, but
I'm not gonna need like a fucking 10-acre land.
but are you said you're gonna build your own house, so you're not buying a house,
Yeah.
you're buying the land.
Yeah, I buy the land and then I pay someone to build the house that I want.
I
Seems
guess.
like
I mean,
that.
you'd have to find a lot. The best places to find a lot are gonna be like rural or really empty places. There's not really a lot of lots that are near other homes.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't win the lottery, so haven't put much thought into it. Where exactly? But
No, but just live out in the middle of nowhere where you have like a basement.
no, because I wouldn't need like I would want somewhere semi, with people because I would still need necessities of groceries or whatever.
Yeah, just live
And
out with the rich assholes then.
no, I'd rather live with normal assholes nearby.
Oh, that's Riverside.
Well, they keep fucking building new apartments and shit. So I mean, there's land somewhere.
I mean, have you seen the empty fields in between Moreno Valley and Hemet?
Well, eventually they'll get there. I mean, that hill that's like in Rubidoux that's had nothing there for fucking 30 plus, since
Ever?
we've been born. They just built fucking new apartment complexes.
Really?
Yeah, behind Juan's or Juan's parents' house.
Over there by
Like in
that
that
Jack
Oh,
in
area.
the Box,
shit.
Yeah.
there's a apartment complex in that hill.
Yeah, they're building one. Yeah.
Holy shit! Is that going
Yeah,
to be safe, Randy?
and they still haven't made that little tiny road bigger. So it's still a narrow ass fucking curved road that anyone can hit.
I'd be worried about like landslides on a hill or a mountain.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, it's not that big of a hill, so. But yeah, well, I guess Okay, well, I guess I got a question or a situation then we could talk about. So, let's say you win the lottery and it's at least 300 million. What are you taking first? Are you taking the lump sum or are you going to take the payments?
So you always have to go for the lump sum. If you want to
Why is
get
that?
anywhere close to your amount, well, basic economics, you take the money now. Uh, yeah, you just take the money now. Why would you? Why would you? You say,
I
okay, here's $300 million, but you only get 1,000 of it, and
well,
then
they
maybe
break it
you'll
up.
get 1,000 next week, and then maybe you'll get 1,000 following
They
week, whatever.
do the way Google has told me is that the way they do it is they divide it up into uh it's a I think it's like a 30 it's so if you do payments it's for 30 years you get paid. I think it's like basically down 1 year and 1 month is when you get paid every year of the increments.
Yeah. So
So
okay,
so
you win $300 million, but here's 20 grand.
well, it's not 20 grand. Well, if you go by weekly, yeah, but if you're going
I'm just
by
throwing a number
a
out
ye
there.
yeah, I know what you're saying, but see, the problem is I think I would do payments. That's just me. I only
Okay,
say that because if you have all the money, then you have all the money to blow off. You get me?
I get
But
that.
if you only have part of it, you can only blow off part of it. Because no matter what you say, because it's theoretical, you until you have it, you can like because they people have done research on this, like everyone that's almost like 90% of the people who win lottery use it all. Somehow they use it all.
Okay, so let's scale it down a bit. Let's say it's only $1 million, and then you
Okay,
get
well that's
after you get the lump sum, it'll be
uh
around maybe $600,000 lump sum, um, or you can get installments about 3,000 per month for 30 years. So 30 years, 3,000 per month. Yeah, who can't use 3,000 per month? But um, it sounds so little, and it's like you don't have access to the rest of your money if you need it. Um, and what Randy is saying, let's say you die. Um,
Not even if you die, you're
it,
essentially saying, I won this money. I won $1 million, but I don't actually have $1 million.
well, you can
I
say that
have
about a lot of fucking millionaires that have liquid assets. They don't really have $1 million.
yeah,
They just
yeah. I mean,
have
if you don't have the actual assets, then yeah, you don't have the money. That's essentially what it
that's why a
means.
lot of billionaires are fucking so rich because they fucking do a loophole and how they get out of a lot of taxes. They do a dumb loophole of how much they use the liquid assets and they use that to borrow money from the banks that they eventually will pay. But guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to actually pay. They're just going to die. And all the money that they borrowed gets fucked off.
And see, you just explained your lump sum versus payment plan thing.
I would say that if the installments are at least 100,000, so if I'm in like somewhere north of $20 billion, and the installments are going to be 100,000 per month, okay, I probably would consider it. But other than that, like I'm taking the lump sum.
Oh, so just so you know, if you do die with winning the lottery, it goes to your estate or beneficiaries / heirs based off your will. So if you were to win and you make someone your so like for me and Randy, I would assume like it'll be our kids. So the money would go into them.
Yeah, but now they're going to be in the same situation that you were afraid of, which is
Yeah, but you're dead, so who gives a fuck?
you care about your children. I mean, but you don't want them.
Yeah, I do. But I'm just saying, you're not gonna have to worry about like what they do with the money, unless you put it step by step in your will what you want to do. Like, oh, this goes into like a Roth IRA or something.
Huh.
Hey, go.
Yeah, this same situation happened.
I think with like, okay, so with your example of the 1 million compared to a 300 million, it's a vast majority. So it's like yeah, if you take a lump sum from 1 million, you're gonna get like 600 million or 600,000. So like what you could do with the money is vastly different from what the money you could do with, you know. So if you do 300 million, you're probably going to get about 150, 180 million from after taxes fuck you over.
Okay, and then.
But what you could do with the money is vastly different, obviously. But when you have more money, human nature is to spend more money. So the more money you have, the more money you think you could just keep spending.
I wouldn't say that's human nature. I think that's just lack of financial education.
Well, apparently, statistically, that's a lot of fucking people that fuck it up. So you just have to. That would mean you would have to trust yourself to go, hey, I need to go to a financial advisor and your lawyer and set up a plan for what you do with your money so that you don't impulsively fuck yourself over.
I mean, anybody with
But that's where the crux of my argument is. If you take a lump sum or if you take a payment thing, you have less chance of completely fucking yourself over with whatever you decide to do with your money.
My thing here is if you are financially responsible, then why would you not take the lump sum? There's zero reason to not do it. Now, if you are financially irresponsible, then you're still going to go for the lump sum because why would you take less money up front?
Yes, but you can also look at it like, do you want all your money eventually, or do you want half your money? So you would have to look at the principle of, do you want in the long run, if you plan on living for a long time, or at least till I plan on living for another at least 40 years.
I mean,
So
is that guaranteed though?
no, but there's no guarantee of anything. So
Exactly. So why wouldn't you just take the lump sum?
because
And
I don't want the government to take more money from me because fuck them.
I'm pretty sure it's all that shit's taxed anyway, isn't it?
It's all tax, but it's technically less tax if you get. So you know, like when you get overtime, you notice how much fucking more tax you get because of how much money you made.
Uh-huh.
So you get technically more tax because of how much, based off percentage of, a bigger number based off a percentage is a bigger number. Oh.
Tommy's right about the tax because when you get the lump sum penalty, so the government takes less money because you earned less, so you pay less taxes.
But you pay it in a one-time thing though, right?
And then if you don't take the penalty, if you don't take the lump sum, you will you'll only get like a small increment to your income, like 50,000 per year. So let's say you're already making 50,000 plus another 50,000. That's a total 100,000, and that's going to be taxed a lot less than someone making over like 500,000 a year. That gets taxed a shit ton. But still, though, this situation came up a few weeks ago. Some lady was on the news and she was criticized by everyone on the internet because she took the installment. Now, I'm not sure if she understood correctly the rules, but when she was interviewed, she told the interviewer that there's a loophole apparently, where if you outlive the 30-year installment, and because you're young enough when you got the lottery, you will still get your monthly installment. So it's like till you die, basically. Those installments are going to be coming in. And she said, well, the math adds up that you're going to make more money in the long run. That's what her reasoning was. But still, though, I'm going to have to go. Me personally, I have to go with the lump sum because I want my money now. Because what if tomorrow? What if tomorrow Gavin Newsom signs a bill where everyone forfeits all of their future installments? Like that money's gone. Like the lottery's suspended. There no more payouts. If you didn't get your money, fuck you. Like how do you know that's gonna happen? Like I'd be too afraid of that happening. I'm too paranoid of that. I'm gonna go with the lump sum.
Well, if Gavin Newsom could do that, that'd be a terrifying power for any governor to have, because you take away people's gambling. That's a big no.
I mean,
we're kind of in the precedent right now where politicians are doing whatever they want. So,
well, yeah, I guess. But I mean,
it could happen.
I mean, you could look at it like now, like if you take people away's like major vices, it becomes a problem for the general public. Like, yeah, like like ice raisin or something. Yeah, that sucks, but it's based off of our own laws of how people are perceived in our culture and stuff. On, are you a member of society that's contributing or not, and are you not breaking any other laws? But if what ICE says is whatever for ICE, doesn't matter. I'm getting off tangent. So if like you make it to where normal people are being secluded away from a vice or a regular thing, that's when it really becomes a problem, I think. So like just like the fucking when they took away the alcohol in the 1920s. If you got rid of people's gambling or any form of easy addiction, I think it would become more of a problem. But I don't think we're there yet because I don't think we've given, at least for yet, governors or politicians enough power for them to do that.
Yeah, but you'd be placing a lot of trust in the future. Like, hey, no one's gonna touch your installments; those are guaranteed. I don't have that kind of trust. I mean, let's say a fucking bomb drops on whoever's keeping records of the people who won the lottery, and like just you know, some other country says, you know what, all right, fuck these people, and then boom, it's over. Like you're gonna wish you took the installments. You could, do whatever you want with it, but I mean, there's some complications with that too. But just imagine the worst, and then would you rather have your money or wait for that to get back on track?
Well, I think statistically, you probably have more chance of getting mugged and robbed by your family members than some random guy bombing.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. As the lottery winner, go ahead, Randy.
I was gonna say statistically, obviously, getting bombed often enough where that's a probability at all.
I mean, we all have sketchy cousins, so I mean, just needs one of them to be crazy enough to be like, "Hey, you owe me for this reason," and you'd be like, "Well, that's fucking dumb," and then they stab you.
I mean, that's why you move out to the Hollywood Hills. Nobody will find you.
Well, if you're rich enough, you could just hire your own fucking security.
Exactly. But you won't be able to afford them unless you take the lump sum.
Not necessarily.
Mm.
Well, let's just say, okay, let's look at it like this. Say you get 300 million. I can't. My hands are full because I got my baby boy in my arms now because he woke up. If anyone's got a calculator, divide 300 million divided by, let's just say, 25 payments. So divide that up. That'll be what you get every 1.1 years, and then you can just figure out your own either hire or just create your own little security thing. And then you can just be like, okay, well, this is my yearly payment of what? I'll just be generous. Let's say you pay someone $100,000 a year to whatever. I don't know what the increments of the payments would be because I can't do that math that big of a number in my head.
So we're all just gonna like buy lottery tickets from now on then and see what happens.
Well, that's the other part of being financially educated is if you're financially educated, you're probably not playing the lottery.
Yeah, you don't put a lot of money in the lottery. That's correct. So that's why we're each gonna donate $10 for a $10 fund. For let's say a $40 fund, and we buy $40 worth of tickets, and then we're gonna win, and we split it 4 ways, and then
4 ways.
well, Frankie, well, whoever joins, right? 3 ways, 2 ways. I don't know how you guys. I don't know how you. But
Well, I'll be honest. I only play the lottery once it gets to a certain amount. Then I'll be like, okay, I can justify in my little monkey brain spending $2 on this lottery ticket.
yeah, just don't go all in. Obviously, don't put your life savings into it. But
Yeah.
a little chunk. We just split it. We'll split it 4 ways, and then an extra $10 for up the.
Then we all win, and then we could build our house. We could buy a big property, and then we can build a we could build little square houses or square formation of houses.
No, I need
Kind of
a.
like what we got going on in Hightail.
Huh?
I said kind of like what we got going on in Hightail.
Yeah.
Hightown?
Hightail. You
Hightail.
know the Minecraft game that we.
Oh, okay. No, but I need my commission for giving the idea though. Just
Oh,
10
someone
bucks.
in Hightail already modded the game so you could play like their version of Call of Duty.
Is it really like that? That game you could do those kinds of mods?
Apparently.
You can have a gun in
Like
that game.
so I modded it, so yeah, it's basically like Minecraft. It's just like a mod version of Minecraft basically. Or like a higher detailed Minecraft. So I think the people who made the game, they originally like had the concept of it because they were modders for
They wanted to rip off Minecraft.
they were modders on Minecraft, so they're like, hey, why don't we just make our own fucking Minecraft game, basically. And then they got bought by Riot, and then it didn't go nowhere for whatever how many years, and then they bought their rights back. So
Should I share my FBI agent moment?
sure.
All right.
Well,
So
first of all, explain to listeners, whoever's listening, what an FBI agent moment is.
oh well, I started seeing a few memes like I don't know over the past year about FBI agent and my FBI agent such and such, and then my
Watching all your
interpretation of that is that
internet browsing stuff.
sorry.
It's all that your FBI agent watching your internet browsing stuff.
Right. Well, or something like that. And my interpretation of that is that there's somebody out there's like doing something really sketchy, and they maybe they started suspecting the government is watching them, like what they're looking at, what's on their screen, things like that, and then um, maybe the person that are writing these memes are doing like some really sketchy stuff, where it's like, it would provoke that kind of investigation. Anyways, I do have a moment where I feel like, okay, I might have been being watched, and I'll explain what I was doing and what's going on here. Okay, so I was on the Chat GPT equivalent, Google Gemini, and I was like asking. This was like about 2-3 years ago. I was like really worried about a government or military coup in the United States. Not gonna say why I was worried or who I was worried would do this, but I was like really, really worried, right? So I asked Gemini like about this, and I started asking like, is there any mechanisms to prevent a government coup? Things of that nature. And then Gemini started giving me like all this paragraphs full of answers. It gave me like answers that were kind of reassuring a little bit. Mind you, I was like really worried at the time. So I was like, and it might have been like because of, I don't know if you guys remember when the Civil War movie came out, there was like a lot of like random stuff going on about Civil War this, Civil War that.
You're talking about that one where like they're like journalists going to like, because like the people of like Florida and California seceded from America.
Yeah, there were journalists. There was
Yeah.
there was secession. Yeah, that's what that movie was. Anyways, I was really worried, right? So I'm having this conversation with Gemini app, and then the next day, I log into Gemini and I get this message. Before I start writing before I start continuing like another conversation with Gemini, it told me, I don't know if it said Benjamin or whatever, but it said like, please remember that if you write anything, then it may be forwarded to certain agencies, something like that. And then I didn't really think about it too much. I probably went over my head. I just went on with the conversation, and like 2 or 3 minutes later, I just started thinking about that. Wait, could this be because of my conversation that I had last time with Gemini? Could that disclaimer? Because I never seen that disclaimer. Mind you, I've been using Gemini at that point for like several months. I never saw that disclaimer, but now all of a sudden there's this disclaimer, and I started putting the pieces together. Maybe that disclaimer was because of this, and then I asked I asked Gemini about that disclaimer, like what's this about, and then the chatbot told me that, hi Frankie, and then the chatbot told me that, oh, that's nothing to worry about. We send that message to everybody. And then when they said that, I said, you know what? I don't believe you, and I never used Gemini ever again.
The end.
Yeah, the end. Yeah, that I think, I don't know if they actually
and from that
forwarded
day
any of
forward,
that,
and from that day forward, he started listening to Alex Jones. Oh, quick question, Frankie. You win the lottery. You win the lottery, $300 million. You take the lump sum or you take payments?
I would take it in payments.
Yay.
Wow.
We're half and half.
I'm disappointed in you, Frankie.
Frank, okay, does he even know what that is? Randy, could you explain that to him? What the options are?
Well,
So
okay,
just
so
to be
you
clear,
said there's
Frankie,
in payments, or you're talking about like the whole lump, like the whole full thing.
yeah. So when you win the lottery, right?
Mhm.
You get
Yep.
a choice. You can either get the uh,
Not yet.
quote unquote full amount, right, up front. So they'll ask you, you want 300 million? Yes, I want 300 million. Give me the whole check. Or they'll ask you, do you want to have a payment plan for 30 fucking years, so where you get fucking a penny and
Benny. He's
and
exaggerating on that
you
part.
want
He's just
that.
trying to.
So what would you prefer, Frankie?
Honestly, I would still take it as in payments.
Yeah,
Any
because
particular reason why?
Well, okay, so the only reason why I think somebody has done this kind of questionnaire before, and I think the only thing I could think of is like if I had that full lump of money, and I mean I know there's some crazy people out there who cannot be trusted with that full kind of amount of money. I mean we've seen like people who win lotteries become like millionaires or billionaires within like overnight, and then they get that whole entire like check, the whole entire money, and what ends up happening is like they spend that whole entire thing like it was nothing.
Okay.
Like they waste it all away, like drugs, booze, like nice luxury houses or cars, and I mean, and then they're not careful with that amount of money. It's like that money disappears quick.
Okay.
When I would
Let me
say
ask
I would
you
take the
and
option of being safe.
let me ask you and Tom a simple question.
Sure.
Are you guys fucking idiots?
Uh, no.
Okay.
no, I just don't want. I get more money in the long run than getting half of my money because basically you're almost getting half your money from
You
if you take the lump sum.
you almost maybe get more money in the long run if you almost maybe survive the entire time.
Well, that is true.
If
I mean,
okay, if
something can
you
happen to
are
you.
let's go to an extreme again. Let's say you become a vampire, right? You're immortal, you live forever.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, in the long run, by your immortal standards, in the long run, you're gonna make more money than anybody else ever alive. Okay, but yeah, how fucking long do you got to go to get that money?
Well,
Hmm.
that would
Is
just
it
depend
worth
on
it
what
at
you
that
want.
point?
I think it just depends on what you want. So for me, like, if I had the money, I I wouldn't buy. At least I'm just saying now, but you never know when you fucking actually get the money. I would. The main thing I would do is buy a decent car. I don't need a fucking $5 million car. I just got a nice
Exactly.
car that a nice car. I already told you I would probably buy property and then have someone build a house for me. So that would probably be my biggest thing
With
I would do.
with what money are you doing this though?
You act like you're old. So if I get someone get a fucking calculator. I have a baby in my arms. I can't fucking calculate this shit. Someone get a calculator.
Ben, get a calculator. I'm not doing this.
Okay, calculator have.
All right. Type in 300 million
Okay,
divided by 25.
we're at 12 million.
12 million. Okay. So I got 12 million. It's going to take at least 2 to 5 years to probably build a house. So the least amount of money I will have is technically somewhere probably after taxes around let's shortchange me. So 2 years, I'll probably have like 15 million. It's not gonna cost me 15 million to build a house. So let's just say I'll minimize it. Let's just say it takes 2 years and it's probably gonna cost me, let's just say wherever I want, ballpark of in this economy, 5 million to build whatever house I want. So that still leaves me with 10 million. Buy a car, that's only probably gonna be like 50 grand. And the only other purchase that I could think of that I would spend is a very nice computer. And that'll probably be like 10 grand. So in the long run, that's what I can think of I would do with the money. Other than that, I don't know what I would do with all the money. So it wouldn't be a problem for me to not have $150 million in my account right away.
Yeah, when you look at it this way, think about it. Like say reduce overspending risk. Like say in case you make a poor
Yeah,
financial decision early
that's exactly
on,
what I said.
you kind of have like like what you call like a do over. Like say when the next year comes, when next check arrives. What else am I thinking about? Like say tax benefits maybe, and you
You
get
get,
like a breakup
you know,
on
in
the
the
tax
long
burden.
run, you get more money. That's what I'm saying. You get in the long run. That's if you live it. I understand that you may not live it,
Yeah.
but you don't know if you get all that money and you go out and party and then you end up fucking dying anyways. So you just say this. It could be the same argument to like, oh well, you didn't live long enough to enjoy the 150 million that you got. If you go out and in a fucking blaze of glory one night and fuck that up. So I think it really just depends on what you think you would do with the money or what you want from the money. I think I would have more of a minimalist approach because I don't have that much of an expensive hobby. Even when I do have money, I don't fucking frivolous. I can't say the word frivolous. Frivolously spend my money on shit. Like I don't buy skins on games I play, even though I could buy them. I don't buy them because I'm like I don't need it. That's dumb to me. Mostly, I mean I do it once in a while, but it's so rare that it's not something that's like an expectation of what I do. So
So, like for me, as I mentioned earlier, like I would consider it the larger the installment is, I'll more likely consider it. But let's say on the other end, it's not 300 million, it's just $1 million. Your lump sum is 600,000, or you just get a $3,000 check per month. I would take the 600,000, invest it in dividend stocks, and those will probably pay more than that 3 grand per month over time. Plus, you still have your 600,000 that you can cash out from the stock
That was
market.
going to be my next thing is why wouldn't you just do that in with the 300 million? Take 100 million of it, invest it properly into an interest bearing account, and you'll get more money short term and long term than you would from whatever random fucking payment plan you take from the state.
well, that is a good argument, but that's why I'm saying it depends on what you want to do with the money. So you could do that. You could do it with if you look. There's still a chance that whatever you invest in tits up.
Oh, I'm not talking about investing in stock. You put it into an interest bearing account.
I think there's a limit how much you can put on that.
Yeah, Tom, you can open more than one.
Well, I know that, but then you're gonna have to go through a lot of fucking paperwork and a lot of fucking things.
Yeah, with let's say they take 50%. Let's say you win 300, you get 150 up front, right? You had the money. You pay for a financial advisor. Tell them, hey, make me fucking money. There you go. Why would you? Why your argument earlier was why you don't trust the government. You don't want to give them more money. Why would you trust them to manage your money for you? Why wouldn't you say, give me my money, let me deal with it?
I want my money to be less taxed. In the long run, that's my whole thing. Is because I plan on living. I know, like I said before, never say you never know. But in the long run, I pay less taxes and I get the whole. If you do the payments, I get the whole payment of the 300 million. I don't get anything out of it, or I don't get anything off from it other than time waited, which would be fine because I'll have money. I'd have a house that I won't need to pay off to pay off anymore. I'd have cars I don't need to pay off of anymore. So that's my whole argument is that in my mind, I would have the time, and I would have the money eventually, and I wouldn't have my money taken away as much as you would up front, based off what I want. Oh, and also, hey, calm down. Crap, I lost my train of thought now because of him. What was I gonna say? What was it? So that's what I'm very deep text for it. I lost my train of thought because of him. Dang it. Someone else keep talking. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
Oh, Frankie, you were late to the party. What you got?
Let's see. Uh, it's been I guess you could say it's been a rough I wouldn't say a rough week, but it's been because I already talked to Ben. Well, Ben and I we kind of talked a little bit about it. So it's more like kind of like you can say like a family issue kind of thing.
Yeah, Ben let me know, and he said word for word what you just said to me. So I was like, oh.
All right. Well, fill me in. Everything good?
Honestly, so you know what? Honestly, I think I wanted to ask you guys something. I mean, I just really want to know what's your guys' thoughts. You know, when it comes to family, um, especially if you know if you're someone in your family who's has a constant like abuse of drinking lots of alcohol. Uh, so say they don't want help, they just refuse, even though they're real in need of assistance, or they need like some sort of rehabilitation, they need rehab. Um, and I just honestly like this kind of came up a little bit because I felt bad because we didn't have a choice like as my family and we felt like it was the only like how do you say it? Like humanitarian way for us to settle this. Um, but I really felt it wasn't fair to my family because it just kind of happened. It just like it just happened on Saturday, like, and it just happened out of nowhere. Like we weren't even notified, we weren't aware of what was happening, and it just kind of like it dropped on us like at the last second, and it was like our problem. So what my family ended up denying doing was we so this was my uncle that we were talking about, and we we couldn't send him into rehab because like you can't force someone against their own will. So we uh we ended up leaving him at the hospital. So I mean, my thing is to you guys, like, would you even like during the hardship of like of the situation? I mean, would you guys have kept trying to do what you guys can do to help them out, or I mean, would you just leave them and just kind of like make it somebody else's problem? I felt like we weren't, and plus we weren't the only ones who tried to reason with them. We try to, other people in the family have pitched in their ideas, opinions, and you know, try to offer support, in every way possible. But every time, like my uncle he's refused. He's been a stubborn asshole. He kept drinking, just constant abuse. And it was hard because the last time I saw him, like it was like a couple of years ago, when during my grandfather's funeral, and between them, my brother passing away. So I mean, it was a shock seeing him this recent Saturday, because because I was at the convention too, so I didn't know what was going on until I got back, and seeing him, it was a shock, because he was so unrecognizable. I didn't know what to think. So yeah, we dealt with some hardship for the past several days. So I mean, I wish there would have been a better way to have to deal with the situation, but I felt like for my family and I, there was just no other choice. So
Well, you could only do so much for people. Like, um, I'll give you two examples. One, I have a cousin that's like that, where he just drinks all the time, anytime. He's like almost a 60-year-old man, and he has his mom helping him still. And my aunt is like now in her 80s, so she still helps him. So it's like, and he's been like that since I've known him. And I met him, as far as I can remember, I met him at like 4 or 5 years old, my cousin. So ever since I've known him, he's been a drunk. So uh you can only help them so much. And after so much you help them, either A, they're going to take advantage of you, or B, they're just going to get mad because they don't think you're doing enough, and they're just going to fuck off. So you could give them the olive branch, and it can only take them so far. But you can't just always. I think you just can't always hold their hand, because they're just going to then they're just going to take advantage of you and your kindness. You help them,
right,
they don't take it or want it. They say, "Okay, I did what I needed to. You're old enough. You're an adult. You make your own decisions. I've helped you," and just walk away. Second example, my brother. He didn't have to pay rent. He didn't have to pay for anything. He couldn't hold the job down, and he got addicted to really bad to weed. And my mom tried to help him. He basically told my mom, "Fuck you," and moved out. He did not want help, even though it's just weed. It's not much of an addiction. It's not like that bad of an addiction, I think, but he didn't want to not do enough to where he couldn't function. So it was like, well, you can only help someone's. He had an easy life. All he had to do was, you know, at least have enough money to pay for himself to do stuff, or buy his own food if he didn't like the food we had, and make sure he did his own laundry. He did neither of those. So what you have it easy. You didn't have to do anything, and you took advantage of what you were basically given for free. And all you were expected to do very little back for the house. So I mean, you help them. Like I said, they take advantage, and they don't think you're doing enough for them. That's why I said that. So then they fuck off, like he did. He has a okay relationship with my mom now, but they don't live together no more. So that's why I think the separation helped, at least in that case. So
Yeah, Frankie, this is a tough situation. I think that you're a decent person, so you know what's best for you. You know what's best for the people you care most about. You know what's best. let's say, for example, I know you told me a while back your dad's retired, um, so he's a senior citizen, and senior citizens need sometimes moral support or some kind of support, um, a wide range of support from their children. Like, let's say you need to drive him to the hospital, something like that, right? So you take care of your dad in some way. Maybe you go pick up the groceries for him, something like that, right? So
Yeah.
you're putting your your dad first. In that case, like, like, he's a priority for you. He's a loved one, and you care about him. You know what's best for you and your loved ones, the people you care most about. Um, so I think that whatever decision you made, you did it with your loved ones in mind. So you did the best decision for you. I'm pretty sure you thought about it well. Um, for me, if it was up to me, um, I guess I tend to avoid people like that. That the way you described, people that are drunk, or people that, like, constantly drunk, or um, let's say they have an addiction to something and they're constantly, like, letting you know about it, or even they're not saying it, you can just see it, like, he's addicted. I think that I just naturally avoid these people, and these people, um, they never approach me because I'm not. I guess they know in their head I'm not an approachable person if they're gonna look like that or be like that, or have that kind of addiction. So it's not something I can say that I've dealt with before. But so, this situation, it came as a surprise for you, and um, so I mean, like, you didn't even know what to think about as it was happening. It just started, like, it was just some random strange event happening to you. Um, so it's like it just caught you by surprise, right? So it's like you didn't even have time to think about it before it happened. Um, so if that were to happen to me, I'd be in the same boat as you. Like, I would be completely caught off guard and just surprised by that, and I don't even know what I would think or what I would do. But I think that no matter what, you would have made the right decision. Like, whatever that decision is would be the right decision because you're a decent person. You're putting yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with putting yourself first and putting your loved ones first. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it was again. It was the hardest decision we had to make, and we all sat down. We talked about it as a family,
Yeah,
and we're just hoping,
I
like,
think
going forward,
I think the what's already been said, but you can't force somebody to take help. The best you can do is be there for them when they need it and they want it, and provide the help that they hopefully will take, and that's it.
yeah, yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I'm just hoping that going forward, hopefully he'll get the help that he needs. But yeah, that's my. I guess you said that's been my interesting and crazy week so far.
Randy, you got anything you want to talk about?
Uh, no, I'm good this week.
So we're gonna jump on Lethal Company.
I can.
Yeah, I'll jump on if you guys are on.
Yeah.
Are you still in Thailand, man?
Yes, I am actually.
What time is it over there?
Right now, it's
It's like in
3
the afternoon,
p.m.
isn't it?
3 p.m. 3
Wait.
p.m. Yeah.
Wait, Ben,
Huh?
where you at?
Thailand.
Oh, looking for a lady boy?
No, not exactly. Just a lady.
Oh, you're becoming a passport bro. Got it.
No, no. It's like it's the new it's the new like mail-in bride service where they don't send them over the mail anymore. You have to go find them.
Oh, you had to go to the. I don't know if it's Thailand, but there's like this one place that's specifically for what you're looking for. They call it like the bridal lane or whatever. I don't know if that's in Thailand or not, but there's like a
No,
specific.
I just like go on the train or the bus and just say um hi to people and
How's the food?
the food is okay. It's not bad. It's if you use like the equivalent of DoorDash out here, it's like you'll find something you're used to or um just like edible food, which is perfectly fine for me.
Well, I mean, here in Thailand, when you eat Thai food,
I do
Is it
eat
Thai food in Thailand? Or is it
I
just
do eat
food?
Thai food occasionally. Yeah, it's like pad Thai. I don't know if you guys had or pad CU, the wide noodles.
yeah, I've had those.
Yeah, those ones. I eat that one a lot. Then I'm not too like picky about the food. Like, okay, I'm gonna eat only Thai food or anything like that.
I never been international, so what I've heard is if you go international, the first day you're out there, you want to eat basically fruits and veggies, so your stomach enzymes can get it, so they can get used to the bacteria over there.
I see.
So you're not shitting your bricks whenever you go, because I guess that's what a lot of people like. The thing about like Indian food, like fucking you up when you go over there.
Yeah, I heard.
Despite the sanitary things that might be questionable over there, is that because their bacteria is so different from the ones we have in our area that you just go people just gung ho it, so the bacteria from the food just fucks your stomach up, and that's why the joke is you're just shitting your bricks in India. I'm assuming you didn't do that.
Not shitting my bricks and not. I don't eat fruits or vegetables. I'd be worried about like seeing like a random caterpillar or snake coming out of my vegetables or fruits.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because if you have you ever like do you have like a garden in your backyard?
I have fruit trees, but not like a garden for veggies.
We have some peppermint in my backyard in Riverside. My mom is constantly very paranoid about the worms, so she'll like have.
Wait, worms are good for your soil, though.
Oh no, she's paranoid about like if you're picking the plant and then you're like cooking the food, and then you see like a worm. Yeah, so she has me and my dad triple check those, and I'm not sure I'm worried about it, but if I saw something crawling on the food, it's like that's why I kind of like prefer processed food because if you get a caterpillar in your food and it's processed, it's like fully cooked. It's like in your hamburger, you won't even recognize it's already fully mixed in the meat somewhere. You won't even see it. But if it's in your vegetable, you see if I see like a little caterpillar on my lettuce, I would like freak the F out and I'd have a panic attack in the middle of nowhere.
I feel like you have some kind of phobia. I don't know what the name is, but
I'll eat a banana though. I guess I should have eaten a banana because like those like that has like a protective seal around it. You just open it. It's like a nice juicy, long banana. You just open it, peel it, put it in your mouth, swallow it.
Oh,
Just you can feel as it's
How
going
do you-
down your throat.
Oh God. How do you peel a banana?
I guess the
Stem way
little
or upside down?
the stem, the like the little long stem point portion. I start with that.
Oh, okay. So you do it wrong.
Is it supposed? So it's supposed to be upside down, like the little.
The easiest way to do it is to flip it upside down on the little black part.
Okay, yeah. I guess.
That's how monkeys do it.
I guess I don't
That's the
like.
right way.
I don't like looking at that little thing. You have to. I don't know if you ever eat that little seed at the bottom.
No,
I don't like.
I rip that out. But
Yeah, I don't like. I don't like
that's
touching
where you're
it,
supposed to
or
start.
I don't like touching that part or looking at it. So, I guess you
Huh?
do.
I don't know.
But yes, there's a 7-Eleven down here. They have bananas. I should have probably had a few bananas with me.
I'm assuming then if you see a banana that's partially bruised, you're like, I ain't eating that.
Oh no, I'll eat a bruised banana. That's fine. Yeah, it's bruised. That as long as it's not open, it's not like open, like a little
Okay.
cut, like a little slit. Then I'll eat it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. Bananas are completely fine for me. That's the one exception. Maybe there's one or two other exceptions, but like let's say there's an apple,
Orange?
orange. I don't eat oranges normally because they're too complicated. You have to peel them, and then you have to like.
Am I hearing this correctly, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, do you like peeling oranges and then just I don't know, like the seeds?
Well, I mean, it's part of the process.
Bananas are like the most convenient fruit to eat, I think.
I would say a grape is.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's not actually it's not bad. You got to wash them a little bit.
Yeah, I wash every fruit except for a banana.
I actually wash my avocados because as I'm cutting them with my knife, I'm worried that what's on the outside will get dragged in with the knife. So I do wash my avocados before I cut them, slit
I
them,
don't have
and
that
chop
problem
them.
because I don't eat avocado. So
I'll fix that, actually. Frank, you grow avocados in your backyard, right?
Yeah, like some time ago.
Because
I mean, most of our fruit trees on our back are just mostly like orange, lemons, and grapefruits.
yeah, I don't. If somebody doesn't eat avocado, I don't know if we can be friends, Tommy.
I don't really care for the flavor.
But
Which
I mean,
love
have you tried
avocados.
them?
Yeah,
Have you tried them with salt? Like maybe a little bit of salt on them?
I can. Okay, well, a lot of things taste better with salt, so I could say the same thing with a lot of other things. But I just don't care for it. Like I can eat it. Like I don't care for melon, but I can eat melon.
I'm the exact opposite. I don't care for melon. I cannot eat melon unless if I'm dying. I probably still would have.
Do you fuck with watermelon?
Watermelon? Oh yeah, I fuck with watermelon. Yeah. Oh well, hey now.
You like some chicken to go with it too?
I eat chicken. Actually, chicken is a very
What,
low cost
a fried
protein
chicken?
option.
Fried chicken?
Yeah, I used to like fried chicken, but it's with the breading nowadays. It's too much carbs. So, but I'll still eat it. You know.
I don't like KFC fried chicken no more. I don't know. It just doesn't. Something's off about it.
How about churches?
There's no more churches. But yeah, I used to fuck with churches.
How about
didn't we had
it
a
was
church
near
that
us.
was by the AM/PM gas station?
Yeah, but that's been gone for
I
like
don't think
5
it's there
years.
anymore. Oh
The
yeah.
sign's still there, but they use that as a storage for the AM/PM now.
What about Grazing Cane's over there by Frankie's favorite Target?
down the street from my house. Yeah, I like Cane's, but I mean, it's just chicken tenders. It's not like
No, it's not like any other chicken. It's just like
fried
it's just
chicken.
like
Like
basically tender chicken.
Uh,
if I want
Yeah.
like, I mean Popeye. If there was a Popeyes in here, I'd probably fuck with Popeyes. I like their
Yeah,
chicken sandwiches.
I fuck with Popeyes. There's the blackened. You can look up the blackened. There's a new powdering they use called black powder or some shit like that. There's no breading, 100% fat, 100% protein, 0% carbs. That's a really good option
I've been there for
for
like a year, so I don't know what the fuck they would have right now.
on the app. It shows up, so it's pretty good. Hey, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Okay,
All right.
I think Ben's gonna buy a hooker.
I'm on. Ooh, interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick too.
Oh. I think
Oh.
Frankie. I think Ryan's gonna buy a hooker.
Oh.
Maybe the stripper that did something to his eye.
Oh shit. Maybe he got something from one. Oh shit. I don't know. You think he's gonna find someone out there?
I don't know, but I mean, you're in Thailand. What are you gonna do over there?
Right? I mean,
As a
he
single
told me
man,
he's
what are you gonna do
out
over
there.
there?
I don't know.
We
If I
see
was in
Ben end up
Thailand right
on
now.
what's that one show? 90 Day Fiance.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, not bad. Oh man. Well, honestly, if I was in Thailand right now, I would love to do a lot of sightseeing or exploration, go hiking. 'Cause, they got a lot of beautiful there's like some really large landscapes. And I know it's pretty tropical. Like there's some of there's spots in Thailand. There's like really tropical areas. I mean, it'd be nice to go to the beaches and enjoy the weather, go surfing or
Yeah,
kayaking, something.
I don't know the temperature out there, so I'm assuming in the summer it'd suck ass because it'd be so fucking humid.
Oh, I bet.
What's going on? What happened, Frankie?
Hey Ben.
Oh, we're
Yeah, I
just
was gonna
talking
say that
about
was quick.
it's probably like humid as fuck over there in the summer.
Oh yeah. What about before that? I heard my name earlier.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You just gotta re-listen to the episode later.
Fuck.
Did any of you listen to episode 4 yet? I think the sound
I
says
have not yet.
okay, because I shit took forever to edit, and you guys better fucking listen to at least part of it because I put stuff in there. So
Oh, I definitely will.
Frankie has a long commute back and forth, so he's got probably the longest commute out of all of us. So he's
oh
got
yeah,
plenty of time.
he could put that shit on a playlist and start giving us views.
What's up with the picture?
I told you. I even said in the episode I'm make that fucking meme, and I did.
You were not kidding.
The picture took forever. The editing took longer than I fucking thought.
Wait, what's with the picture? What do you see in the picture that I don't, Frankie?
Do you not know the
I'm
meme
sorry.
No, what's here? What's this picture?
of episode 4?
Oh, is this?
It's on the Discord. The picture. I
Yeah,
posted
the
it when
picture.
I
Okay,
got
what is the? I think I understand what you're saying, but I do not know the meme. I think I understand now. Since you mentioned meme, I'm like, okay, I probably know what he's getting at. But what is Frankie seeing that I don't?
I don't know. I'm just thinking he sees the meme and then he understands what He understood the
Where
assignment.
the meme comes from.
Frankie, what's going on? Tell me the meme. Explain the meme to me.
uh, okay, it's porn related, basically.
Okay. I figured as much because I saw a couch. But
Oh yeah, there's a couch involved.
then like aren't a lot of I usually it's like just like it should have been if it was a black couch against the wall and there was a window, I'd be like, okay, fine, I know what that is.
Well, there's a reason why the couch is light colored. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? There's no reason to cry.
Randy, do you want to explain this meme here for me?
He went to go pee. He's
He
not
went to
here
the
either.
restroom, so I'm not sure if he came back yet.
Can you explain the color, Frankie?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure about like the whole like the color of the couch. Anything has to do with anything about it, but I mean, so basically, it's just like you have like one white girl that was sitting on the couch, and then behind her, you get all these tall, like buff looking black dudes like just eyeing on her, like she was like a piece of meat, you know.
Okay.
And I mean, and the white girl's just like she's really small and she's like really skinny. And I'm like, I was like, damn, dude, like she probably knows what's gonna happen.
Okay. You said enough. You said
Yeah, I made sure to copy her smile to Randy. You notice his mouth and how it's smiling. I copied it. I try to do a 1-for-1 of the poses for most of them. We had more people than there were on the meme, so I had to do I think two poses that weren't there. Like Raul on the right, I just had to completely do a completely new pose. I was like, what could he do? Oh yeah, having his hands like rubbing together, like, oh yeah.
the shirt on Frankie. I'll admit it looks really good. That shirt looks really good on Frankie.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, like he look the way he drew it. He got that detail of the folds because you're a skinny person, so it would fold in a little bit.
I guess when you put it that way.
Like I messed up a lot on the drawing because like me, I made my character like way too big in comparison to everyone else. So, but I wasn't going to go back and redraw it and recolor it. So I was like, fuck it. I think the best person, like the one that came out the best, was surprisingly, like I don't draw girls, but Nora's model came out pretty good.
Like I look like a little Hulk, a little Hulk,
Yeah, me and you are the biggest models.
a little She-Hulk. I'm like a little She-Hulk.
I come back to
Oh, we're talking about the episode 4 thumbnail.
Oh,
Do you understand it, Randy, without anybody having to explain it to you?
let me go look at it real quick to double check. But I'm pretty sure episode 4. Yeah, I know exactly what that is.
I did not at first, but I feel like Tommy and Frankie explained it to me a little bit. Like I said, if it was just an empty couch, the wall with a window background, means, but with there's a person on the couch. It's not even a black leather couch, and there's people behind us. Like, okay, what's going on here? You know.
That's different. That's a different video, Ben.
You know the one I'm talking about, Tommy, or no?
You talking about the black leather couch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about a casting couch.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought this might have been, but like it might have been it, but I guess it's not.
No, I didn't fit the situation of the context of the on the episode.
Oh wait, I don't think this fits the context of any episode.
Well, if you listen to the episode, it will.
Okay, because I remember the one that
And it's not that long. I think it's like probably like the first 20 minutes. I made the joke about it, so that's why it's the thumbnail.
Okay, I probably missed that part.
For this episode, I have no idea where I'm making the thumbnail.
That's fine. Just
I would
show
just make it a fucking lottery ticket or
Yeah, I think I have an idea. You know I don't remember the movie, but you know the thing where the famous quote from Tom Cruise, he goes, "Show me the money."
I know the quote, but I don't know what the hell it's from.
I don't know either. I know it's an early '90s movie with him and Cuba Gooding Jr. Where I think like he's like a financial advisor for a football player.
Hmm.
I just can't remember is it Jerry Maguire? For some reason Jerry Maguire is sticking in my head about it, but I don't know. I think that's what this thumbnail is going to be. But yeah, I'm probably going to slow down the weekly uploads because I want to get the thumbnails a little bit better, so I'm going to spend more time on them. So I probably won't do a weekly thing. I'll probably do like a 9-10 day upload schedule. So it's not gonna be as consistent on what days it updates. So I get more time to try to draw better, and probably add a little bit more stuff to like the videos like I did this time. That's why it took longer because I was like, oh, I'll get it done. But okay,
Goodbye,
bye,
Frankie.
Frankie. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it done and be done with it by
Well, that was weird.
by the normal time. But then I had work last Saturday in 5 o'clock. So like, okay, I'm not gonna have time to finish the video and edit the video and finish it up and send it out. So I was like, okay, I'll just work on it a little bit every day. And I kept editing, and I'm like, fuck, this is taking forever because there was a lot of shit. Even though I mute myself on certain things, we had a lot of dead space in the episode. So
yeah,
the dead space out of the video, and then like I have to do out of this video too with my long pauses, and then and then I added pictures to like the context of the game we were playing. So
yeah, I know Frankie and Randy really appreciate it, Tommy. But on my end, I was wondering if there's any way that we could like decrease the turnaround time on those, and they'll just come out a little bit quicker.
I think
you want the
he's
episodes to
saying
come
the
out
opposite,
quicker?
Tom. I mean, Ben.
Sorry, Randy.
I think he's saying the opposite. Is it's the turnaround's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah, but if it's okay, Tommy, I don't know if we could make them come out a little bit quicker.
The only way that's going to happen is if one of you guys help me.
Yeah, because
Someone has to do the video editing then, because I could do the thumbnail and I could bust that out in 3-4 days, but someone needs to do the video editing.
because one of our some of our subscribers, they really need them like they really need like a new one every day.
Then we're just starting out. Well, they could watch mine and Randy's old episodes. Give those some views.
I mean, I guess I could go in and kind of edit down the final videos into like YouTube short type things. Maybe put different conversations into different shorts.
Oh shoot, that'd be great, dude.
I don't know
If you
how
wanna do
that
that,
would
it's fine.
work out.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you or Frankie want to learn how to do the way I do the video editing or whatever, I could teach you, but then you go from there. 'Cause I could do because I have to go from this recording. I gotta put it in Audacity, and then I gotta edit all the background noise that I make. That's basically the first editing process. Is just getting rid of my background noise as best I can. And then from there, I do the drawing, and then from there, I do the final edit, which I go to. I forgot the name of the video thing I use, but I use that whatever video editing thing I do, and then I go from there to edit dead timeout and if I want to put anything, pictures or whatever.
So what if we did this? Let's say this. Let's say you do the Audacity background.
You're getting you're
and
roboting on me.
The file and okay, hold on.
You're good now, but when you started your conversation, you were like.
What about now?
Dead. Oh,
You're good.
there he is.
Okay. What if you send me the post Audacity clip, and then I'll remove the dead time after that, something like that.
Okay.
Or is the background noise, is that a big chunk of your time too?
No, the background noise only takes me like half an hour to do.
Okay, after the background noise, because I don't have Audacity, is it free?
Yeah, Audacity is free.
Okay.
I mean, I could technically just give you the file. If you have the Audacity, I could just technically give you the file, and then you can do it yourself if you want. But I mean, that doesn't take that much. It's just the thumbnail is usually what takes the longest. Last episode, it was the editing, just because I was adding pictures and shit to it, and getting rid of the dead time.
Let me get rid of I'll try to get rid of the dead time with the next one you're working on. Let me try that one, and I'll let's see how that comes out, and then I'll have Randy proofread it at the end, like the final edit or something. The pre-final draft feedback.
Well, that sounds like.
Because that's what he said he was able to do. He was able to do like the last final draft.
Well,
thingy.
Then if you're going to hand it off to Randy, then he would just do the final edits then himself then. So he would have to put whatever he would have to actually listen to the whole episode then and put any context he needs if he wanted to. Because sometimes you don't need episode 4 was special just because we were playing a game. So that's why that one took longer. Like this episode's only going to take longer because we're fucking like an hour and a half into an episode. So it's just going to be a lot of trying to find dead time, and I don't have that much background noise this time because my kids are asleep. So it shouldn't be as bad to do that part. So
does this Craig recording thing, does it tell you who's talking at what time, or you just
if you
have to?
Yes.
Oh,
wow. It has because when I go to download it, it gives me the several download options of what software I'm going to be using for the audio, and I pick Audacity. So it downloads the Audacity, and all four of whoever's in it becomes a separate file inside that file. So when I edit, I can see everyone's they're when they talk and stuff.
Dude, that is some wild software.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It makes it a lot. I'm glad because it makes it easier to edit for getting rid of background noise, or not. There'll be a lot of fucking background noise coming from me.
By the way, Tommy, is a circle jerk what I think it is? Now that I think about it,
yeah, it's literally in the name.
It's what I think it is.
Yeah,
I assume so. I don't know what else you think it is.
I see a lot of like subreddits that are called like such and such circle jerk, this or that circle jerk. I always thought that meant like just dumbassery, right? But now I'm like thinking about it. I started thinking about it recently. I'm like, what if it's referring to like, I don't know, a circle of people kind of doing something to the person next to
Well,
them?
it doesn't necessarily have to be in a sexual way. A circle jerk could be just like kind of like how to put it. It could be a figurative term.
Right, but
Be
it's
like uh like you help one person out and that can cause like say you give someone like a discount on something and that helps that person discount to another person and that discount becomes for another person and that discount eventually comes back to you on something. That's a circle jerk.
okay. All right. All right. So does that mean that we're going to be doing that right now, or
Not while you're in Thailand. You gotta go circle jerk with your lady boys.
well, they charge by the hour out here?
Oh shit.
Okay, so what do you do with the extra like 50 minutes that you
Well, you can get the 15-minute rate too.
Oh, wow.
There's a massage kind of like, come with the whole package.
No, not typically. You have to go to. You can give them a massage, I guess.
Why would you go out there to do work? That doesn't sound like the opposite of what you should be going out there for.
Trying to learn some international technique.
Foreplay.
Oh.
I think it's more like foreplay in my opinion.
Okay.
We're gonna edit that out. We're gonna edit that out, please.
Fine. Well, I mean, if you want to edit it, yeah, I'll edit it out. Just type something on Discord, and put a timestamp on so I know. I know on episode 5 when I go to edit it, I know there's a part that I need to edit out.
We've been on here for 3 hours. There's no way. There's no way we're gonna.
Me and you have been.
Oh,
That
okay.
goes by.
You
That's
guys
going
were on
by.
here for like an hour and a half when I first got on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You got to go by the. Craig should tell us how long we've been recording.
Okay. Yeah.
Right thing says we've been in here for 2 hours. Started at about 10:40, which is about the time that I was able to finally get my router set up properly.
So yeah, just put like in that 1 hour and 57 minutes in or something. I don't know. At least when I go to edit this. Oh yeah, we're on episode 7. There we go. Now my monkey brain wants to work on what episode we're in. We're on episode 7. Yeah, but if I'm doing all the work, Ben, there's no way in hell I could do it faster because I have a job. So I can't. This is basically everything I do is on my free time. So I basically have like 2 hours of free time a night to do whatever it is. So I don't want to spend all my time doing that.
No, that's understandable.
So unless one of you guys is going to do full on video edit, that's the only way it's going to go faster. So I can just focus on the drawing, but
Let me do let's try this. Just send me the Audacity portion, and then what software do you use to remove the dead time?
the video, if you can catch it in if you catch it on Audacity, you can, but I don't look for that on Audacity. I looked at just basically my background noise. What I use right now is called DaVinci Resolve, and it has a part in the program that lets you easily cut out portions because it's like it shows like a picture of a razor blade, and you just literally use that to cut chunks of the video off.
Okay, DaVinci Resolve. I'll see if I can download it, and then I could do that, or
Yeah, I mean,
we could go with
feel
that,
free
and then
to-
I'll see if I can add some pictures, like
what I can
whenever.
do for you, I have, I just have to go check I just have to check the background noise for me. But I made when after episode 4 we did that, we were playing the game of like how picky are you to find a date.
Uh-huh.
I could give you that episode because that's not really an episode. That's just bonus stuff. That's like a bonus like thing. I could give you that to edit to test out, so we can see how it does or how you do it, and if it comes out good, then I can have you start editing. You don't have to always
Yeah,
edit, but I can at least count on you to edit.
did I? What? I don't remember that.
You don't?
Uh,
You were in it.
how picky are you with when it comes to dating?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
when he was doing
you were
like
all
the
single.
like would you date somebody who's rich, poor?
How old they are.
The fuck?
I guess I guess you completely forgot about it.
Okay, maybe
Randy was the pickiest out of everyone.
Oh, that one where you were looking at the website or some shit, like
Yeah,
the percentage. Okay, the percentage of the population. Okay, that one.
yeah.
Yeah, we could do
Yeah.
that. That's fine.
I give you that episode, and you can do that, and then you can edit it, and then when I have free time, I'll make a thumbnail, and we can just use that as like a filler week. Because I think I'll probably do I'll probably do what I do now. I'll probably I'll do like back to back to back back like 4 episodes, and then I'll take a week break like I am right now. So I'll start editing again tomorrow to give myself. Well, I didn't even give myself a full week, but by the time another episode comes out, it'll be like a week break. So just so I don't burn out completely on doing all that. So yeah, like this is gonna be a lot of fun editing later. I'll just have to cut it all out. I mean, I'll probably keep the shop talk in, but this part right here I'll cut out. So next time they'll hear is just like, all right, I guess that's it for this episode. Thank you guys all for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Maybe can go back to older episodes, like, comment, subscribe on there too. Tell me how shitty of drawing I am. Any engagement's great. Anyone else got anything they would like to say, or just their normal bye?
And closing remarks. No. All right. Well.
So far I think I'm okay.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Insert Randy bye meme now.
Goodbye.
That's not it.
Goodbye.
Okay, I got it. That doesn't show up on there, just to let you guys know.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last one or the one before that.
Oh shit! It doesn't show up.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on recordings when you hit the.
Oh, when you hit the soundboard buttons?
Yeah, the soundboards. Yeah, it
Also,
doesn't show up on. For some reason,
so
Craig
Tom, I
doesn't
don't
record
think
that.
you stopped recording yet.
No, I haven't. Yeah, none of that shows up on there. So I have to manually put the okay bye into the video at the end.
Oh.
Okay, bye.